Welcome to Flight Attendant French Phrases by Canadian French for Flight Attendants. My name is Ace, and I'm a French-English bilingual flight attendant. Our goal here is to teach you French expressions that we flight attendants use on the job. As we learn phrases, we'll go over the relevant concepts that we come across. As we flight attendants mainly speak to and listen to passengers, you'll see us focus more on oral French. This series is suitable for absolute beginners. So let's start from the basics and greet our first passenger, with a big smile of course, as they board the airplane. Listen and repeat out loud. Hello.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Next, we'd say to our passengers, welcome on board. Listen and repeat.
Bienvenue à bord. Bienvenue. Bienvenue. À bord. Bienvenue à bord.
Next, we'd often ask to see the passenger's boarding card so we can direct them to their seats. Listen and repeat. Do you have your boarding card?
Avez-vous votre carte d'embarquement?
Let's break it down. Do you have?
Avez-vous? Avez-vous? Avez-vous?
Now the word your.
Votre. Votre.
Boarding card is
Carte d'embarquement.
literally card of embarkation. Please repeat.
Carte d'embarquement. D'embarquement. Carte d'embarquement.
Let's put it together.
Avez-vous votre carte d'embarquement?
Let's take a closer look. Bonjour means hello, or literally good day, and it's how you can greet passengers at any time of the day. We can also say in English, good morning or good evening. Their equivalents in French are
Bon matin.
and.
Bonsoir.
Please repeat.
Bon matin. Bonsoir.
We flight attendants fly all around the clock, from super early in the morning till super late at night. You can keep things simple and greet passengers with bonjour at all times, but you'll definitely hear them reply sometimes with
Bon matin.
and.
Bonsoir.
Can you guess which word means good?
Bon.
Means good in French. Therefore,
Jour.
by itself means day,
Matin.
means morning,
Soir.
means evening. One note
Bonjour.
and
Bonsoir.
are used by francophones from all around the world, but
Bon matin.
is only used by French Canadians. Other francophones will just say
Bonjour.
for good morning. It's important that we understand the French that our passengers will use, especially the French Canadian expressions that differ from international French. Next, let's look at
Avez-vous votre carte d'embarquement?
a boarding card is the card that's issued by the airline to the passenger that allows the passenger to board the flight. It will show information like the flight number, the date, the destination, the flight's departure time, and the passenger's seat number. Nowadays, passengers can either have a paper boarding card or an electronic one on their mobile devices. We would ask to see their boarding card not just as they board, but also if they're asking us about a connecting flight, or when we need to properly tag and check their bag if their bag is too big for the overhead bins, or if there's no space left.
Carte d'embarquement,
Literally means card of embarkation.
carte,
Means card.
embarquement,
Means embarkation, which is a fancier word for boarding. The D apostrophe is actually the word
de,
a very common word that usually means of or from. But because
de,
appears in front of a word beginning with a vowel sound, like
embarquement,
it contracts to D apostrophe and its pronunciation mushes together with.
embarquement,
So instead of
de embarquement,
separately, we must say
d'embarquement. Avez-vous votre carte d'embarquement?
If you're new to French, you might be wondering what the M and the F beside the nouns mean. All French nouns have grammatical gender and are either masculine or feminine and can also be singular or plural. So a word like
Jour,
is masculine in French and
carte,
is feminine. And it's important to distinguish that it's the word in French that has gender, not the thing that the word represents. And depending on if the noun is masculine or feminine or used in the plural, different words associated with the noun, like adjectives or articles, may change accordingly.
un jour, une carte, le jour, la carte,
Thus, it's important when learning a new noun to learn its gender at the same time. Now, let's look at
avez-vous,
do you have? Now note the difference and repeat. Do you have? You have.
avez-vous, vous avez,
In French, one way we can turn a statement like you have
vous avez,
into a yes or no question, do you have, is to just invert the words.
avez-vous, vous avez, avez-vous votre carte d'embarquement? Vous avez votre carte d'embarquement.
To have is a useful verb for flight attendants. Let's conjugate it a little. Listen and repeat. I have.
J'ai,
He has.
il a,
She has.
elle a,
We have.
nous avons,
You have.
vous avez,
They have.
ils ont,
Or if they refers to a group of females only,
elles ont.
let's practice. Listen and repeat. I have a flight for Edmonton.
J'ai un vol pour Edmonton. Vol. Un vol. Un vol pour Edmonton. J'ai un vol pour Edmonton.
He has a flight for Edmonton.
Il a un vol pour Edmonton.
Try to say, she has a flight for Edmonton.
Elle a un vol pour Edmonton.
Now try, we have a flight for Edmonton.
Nous avons un vol pour Edmonton.
Now, you have a flight for Edmonton.
Vous avez un vol pour Edmonton.
They have a flight for Edmonton.
Ils ont un vol pour Edmonton. Elles ont un vol pour Edmonton.
For this lesson, we'll leave it here with Bonjour, bienvenue à bord. Avez-vous votre carte d'embarquement? You now know how to greet your first passengers in French and ask for their boarding cards. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this useful, consider liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications for new lessons. Have questions, comments, or suggestions? Leave them below. Ready to learn more Flight Attendant French? Head on over to FrenchForFlightAttendants.com, where our audio lessons teach you everything from French basics to the French needed to be hired by an airline to the French used in the vast majority of flight attendant on-the-job situations. See you soon, and have a great day wherever your travels may take you.